Welcome to Elaine Clark VO Real Talking Tips, where it's all about communication. I'm the author of There's Money Where Your Mouth Is, a complete insider's guide to earning income and building a career in voiceovers, and Voiceovers for Podcasting, how to develop a career and make a profit. I'm also the creator of 2 Elaine Clark apps, Activate Your Voice, 5-minute exercises to strengthen your speaking voice, and Adding Melody to Your Voice, speech improvement instruction and workout. This is the 9th of 52 micro communication lessons. So subscribe and tune in each week to Real Talking Tips for a new communication lesson. Stand tall and talk confidently. Thanks to all of you who have tuned in and subscribed to Real Talking Tips. I'm Elaine Clark. So far in this series, we've worked on strengths and weaknesses, the voice, and pacing issues. Now, in the next 4 episodes, 9 through 12, we're going to get an attitude adjustment. By that, I mean that we're going to see and hear how body positioning and physical posture affects our attitude, opinion, and authority. Our shoulders tell a lot about ourselves. They slump when we're exhausted, shrug when we don't know something or don't care, and tense up and rise when we're in a stressful situation. Each of these physical movements has a history, our story, thoughts, and images buried inside. Being aware of how we stand and the attitude that corresponds with it is powerful. Let's begin with confidence. How to add confidence to your body, posture, and voice. Over the last 40 years as a communication and voiceover coach, I've seen and heard dramatic changes in the voice and attitude based on how people stand and move. As an actor, we use these shapes to create rich characters with feelings, history, and opinions. Confidence is a way of conveying trust in us as an authority in whatever area of expertise we excel. Take a moment to stand or sit with your shoulders squared off, as if talking to a person or a camera. Relax the shoulders and drop them down. Breathe in slowly and look straight ahead. Newscasters sitting behind an anchor desk tend to arch their backs a bit, place their hands on the desk, and angle their elbows away from their sides. Leaders in a business meeting often sit at the end of the conference table to achieve this confident perspective. Presenters like to stand center stage and take in the crowd by stretching their arms out at waist level. Schoolrooms are typically set up for the students' desks to point directly at the teacher so the teacher can see them, and the chair behind the teacher's desk where the teacher sits, positioned to see all the students. When a student slumps in the chair, the teacher often calls that person out and suggests that they sit up. And so, our history begins of a confident attitude with shoulders straight, down, and squared off to the listener. Here are ways you can practice these tips. Once again, select something to read. Record or video yourself reading it with slumped or stooped shoulders. Then read it again with your shoulders squared off, relaxed and down. Settle your breath and smile gently. Play back both recordings and analyze the difference in what you heard or saw. Could you hear more confidence in your voice when you read it the second time with your shoulders squared off and down? If not, try this exercise again. I have confidence in you. Thanks for joining me on the Real Talking Tips podcast. To find out more, check out my books and apps and visit my website, ElaineClarkVO.com. Let's stay in touch. Become part of the Real Talking Tips community. Hit the subscribe button and use #RealTalkingTips, #ElaineClarkVO. You can also follow me on Twitter at ElaineClarkVO, Instagram ElaineClark.VO, and Facebook Elaine Clark Apps and Books. And don't forget to practice. It's all about communication. Go ahead, click the subscribe button.